Well, good morning. Today is Wednesday, January 6th, and we do have a couple birthdays. One of the birthdays I was told too late, but on January 2nd was Sabrina's birthday. Sabrina was 6. Sabrina, I just found out. That's why I didn't sing on the 2nd. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sabrina. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you had a great birthday, and I hope you got a lot of nice presents and had really big piece of cake and some ice cream. But it's also Francis Sanchez's birthday, too. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Francis. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I didn't go for a walk again today. It's like a rainy, sleety mix. It's just, it's not very enticing to go out. I got like some really nice hats and mittens and gloves for Christmas, but as with all things, if you fall out of the habit of doing it, it kind of makes it hard to get back into that swing of things. And so I want to try to get back into the swing of things of walking again. When I watched the weather last night, it does look like, when they give the 7-day forecast, it does look like over the weekend it's going to start perking up a little bit better. So we'll hopefully get back to walking. A couple people had told me about things you can put on your shoes and stuff. I am so clumsy. I mean, I have a hard enough time walking just normally, let alone having something extra on my feet. I've tried walking in boots because I don't own boots. I feel like a clod, clomping along. So, I don't know. I just would rather be safe. At my age, if I fell, I'd break a hip. And I don't know that I could get up. I know I say I'm a weeble, that weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. But you know what? I think I'd fall down, and I don't know that I'd be able to get up. I do practice getting out on the floor and getting up. And it's silly. You wouldn't think you'd have to do that. But when I was overweight for so many years, I could never get down on the floor. And so I got out of the practice and the habit of getting down on the floor. And somehow my mind has somehow forgotten how to do it. So I have to keep reminding myself. Another thing, I had both of my knees replaced in 2007, like in December of 2007, and then I had the other one done in November of 2008. And the kind I have, you can't kneel on. They're kind of metal type. I set off alarms everywhere I go. You know, like we went to the CN Tower in Toronto and set the alarm off. They had to set me to the side. And then where else did I go? Somewhere else that I went. Anything you got to go through a metal detector, bing, 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 Sandy lights up. So it's just the type of devices that they used in my knees. So even like when I go to church, I can't kneel. I have to do the scooting all the way to the front of the pew, like pretending like I'm kneeling, but I'm not. If something falls under the bed or something, I have to put a pillow down, but I can still feel the metal. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. But I was walking on a cane before that. So I know that when I was working with a cane, and I was in the mailroom, and they hired a new manager who was way younger than me. He was like 30, 31. And at the time, I think I was 55, maybe 60. No, I was about 55. And he came in and he said, like when he was having a meeting, he saw me come in with a cane. I think he didn't have very much high expectations for me. And then when we went for our first review, and I had to go into his office, he said, I'm going to tell you that I didn't have very high expectations for you when I saw you on that cane, but oh my gosh, you can walk around people even with that cane. You do more work than people that are able-bodied. Because I never let it stop me. It was really hard. It was a hard decision for me to make about getting my knees replaced, because I just felt I was too young. I had them done when I was 57. I was lucky to find a doctor that would do it because I was so overweight. I was probably, at the time when I got my knees replaced, I had to have been about 270, 275. And I was very fortunate the doctor didn't make me lose weight first. And he did them because he saw how bad my knees were. Because when I went in, he did the x-rays, and he said, well, how would you say is your pain level between 1 and 10? And I thought, oh, it's got to be like a 6 or a 7. He said, really? And I go, well, maybe a 5. He said, well, I was going to say like a 12 because your x-rays show that you're bone on bone. I don't know how you're walking. So I'm glad I did it. It's, like one of the best decisions I made. Also joining Weight Watchers was another good decision that I made. And right now I'm just having to be patient. It's very hard for me because I am not a patient person. And I could kick myself because I was, I was getting down there. I was like 209, and then I get on the scale this past Friday and I was 218, and it just shows how fast it can creep back on. And it doesn't come off. Trust me, it does not come off as fast as it goes on, because it can go on really fast. I think I gained 4.6 pounds. I'm just hoping to lose 2 pounds this week. And that's ridiculous that I can gain 4.6 in 1 week, and now I'm hoping I can lose 2 pounds. But as hard as it is, it's really well worth the effort. It really is. I can tell you that I feel so much better. I feel so much younger. I think I look older because I think fat people or heavy people, overweight people, whatever way you want to say it, don't look as old because they don't have as many wrinkles because their skin is just so stretched out anyhow. So when you start losing your weight, you tend to look older. And I do think that I look a little bit older. Well, I'm 70, so I should look 70. But I don't really care what I look like. I just know how I feel, and I like the way I feel. So if I got to look like an old 100-year-old woman but feel like I'm 20 years old, I'll take it in a heartbeat, because that's only going to benefit me. I don't care what I look like. As we say in my family, I got my man. But I'm just trusting the process, trusting how it's coming along, just knowing I'm going to do it. So once again, no big plans. My sister Denise got a new phone. And I think she got an iPhone 12, so it's too big for the container, the carrier thing she has in her car. Not that I ever do car vlogs anymore because I don't go anywhere, but she gave me that one because it doesn't fit her phone anymore. So if I ever go in the car, we'll see if that one works any better than the ones I've been trying. And then I plan on doing my puzzle and maybe doing a little bit of reading, catch up on some videos, and then watch the proceedings at the Capitol today, as far as the electoral votes go. And I'm not going to get steady on that. I'm just going to check in and out on that. But mostly work on my puzzle, because I'm making progress now. I'd show you the puzzle, but nah, I can't. It's just sad looking right now. So maybe when it's all finished, I'll show you the puzzle. But right now, yeah, not so much. And then oh, the book I'm reading is, let me show you the book I'm reading. I just started it, but I think the title pretty much tells you exactly what it's about. My daughter got me this for Christmas. So I'm reading that. But other than that, that's about it. So I'll show you my food right now. I'll try to get back on later on tonight, but if not, I'm going to tell you right now to like, comment, subscribe, and share. But I think since I got this up so early today that maybe I'll have a chance to do a closing. So we'll see. It'll be wondrous to know. Not wondrous to know. It'll be something you'll have to wait and see. Here you go. Okay, I'll talk to you guys in a bit, but let's see what I had to eat today. Okay, I think this is going to be my breakfast and my lunch because there's quite a bit of food there. So I'm just going to graze, is a better way to say it, I guess. Graze on this for the next couple hours. But today is Wednesday, January 6th. I started my day with a prayer. My quote is, I am learning to trust the journey even when I do not understand it. I don't understand why I make mistakes along the way, but I do. It's an 8-point lunch, breakfast, lunch. It's 0 for my veggie tray with my tea, eggs, and berries. 3 points for my 3 nana breads. 3 points for the 2 tablespoons of the spicy dip. I did that the wrong way. And 2 points for a tablespoon of my spinach artichoke dip. So it comes to an 8-point. I have 15 points left for my dinner. This is the 3-point dip. And then this is the 2-point dip. For dinner, we're going to have sweet potato squash, some chicken, and some cottage cheese, and my imitation Starbucks iced tea lemonade. It's a 5-point dinner, 3 points for my half a cup of cottage cheese, 0 for the squash, the chicken, and the tea, and 2 points for my sweet potatoes. Earlier, I had a snack, really big one, 10 points, 5 points for a quarter cup of nuts, 2 points for a teaspoon of butter, and 2 points for the slice of toast, and 0 for the grapefruit. But I still ended up the day with just 1 point. So let's go eat. Okay, that's it for today. I'm sure everybody watched TV today, so you don't need me to tell you what went on. So I did stay on my plan. I stayed within my points, and tomorrow's a new day. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.